Nerdtabulous.
Hey, it's Tara.
And it's Alex, and this is Nerdtabulous.
And today on Nerdtabulous, we will be reviewing the Keystone Motel episode of Steven Universe by Rebecca Sugar.
But before we continue, this episode does have a few small spoilers, so if you worry about the kind of thing, just stop watching, go watch the episode, come back.
Review time!
Ruby and Sapphire.
Ruby and Sapphire, okay.
Ruby and Sapphire.
So how this starts is...
We just start every single Steven Universe review with silence, and then just outburst of the spoilers.
Yep.
Yellow Diamond.
Yellow Diamond. Sardonyx, all that fun stuff. You're occasionally on to Smash.
Everyone dies. I mean, what?
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Reaction image time. Okay, so basically how this starts off is it's the episode right after the last one we reviewed, which was Cry for Help. And basically, Garnet is still not talking to Pearl because of the whole forced to fuse thing, that whole thing. So Greg comes to get, well, it was like, what was it? It was like car wash brushes or something?
Yeah, car wash brushes for his car wash. He's going to meet a man.
From the internet.
An internet man. If he's not back in an hour, call the police.
That was my favorite line, actually, in the entire...
The way he said it was great. Call the police.
So...
With a smile.
He's going to a motel in Keystone to meet this internet guy to get a discount
in Keystone?
In Keystone, in the Keystone State.
The state of Keystone.
The Keystone State, where they have the best diner in the world.
Yep.
That's an actual thing. So basically, Garnet's like, sure, I'll tag along, and the first shot of Garnet when she's sitting in the motel, her left hand is shaking, and all we can think of is, they're gonna split up, and 2 seconds later, split, Sapphire over here, Ruby's over there, and Ruby's pissed about the whole fusion Sardonyx thing.
And Ruby and Sapphire confirmed for having fire and ice powers.
Yes.
Kinda corny, but kinda perfect at the same time.
Oh, I also loved the whole, one of my favorite lines in the entire episode, which made no sense until 5 seconds later. Greg walks in, and all she says is, he's not gonna like that it's square.
Oh god, yeah.
And then, 2 seconds later, square pizza.
Oh. No, one of my favorite lines was also Sapphire, but it's like, Steven's like, I have to go to the bathroom. I saw this. Sapphire, the toilet's frozen. Such is fate.
That was a great one, because she froze the entire room while Ruby burned a hole through the carpet and basically turned the pool into a concrete hole in the ground. But oh my god, the episode. Oh my god, the character development for Ruby and Sapphire. Just mind blown. Just mind blown.
And the lesbian moment's mind blown. They just the end of the episode, it's like...
There's my Laffy Sappy.
I had to almost if there was children if you're sitting with children watch, that's the moment where you do this. You just hide their eyes because it's that level of, even Steven does it, he hides his eyes. Yes. It's that level of just, oh.
It's so lesbitastic, it's amazing.
Yep, that's one word for it.
That's a word now, lesbitastic is a word.
Mm-hmm. Dictionary. Sinceriously.
Sinceriously?
Yep.
That's also a word. We just created words, everyone.
Actually, Stephen Amell created that word, but anyway.
Alrighty.
Alright.
So, what did you think about the whole Ruby and Sapphire thing?
I thought it was a really good character development, considering I was just laughing because when she first showed me the Comic-Con preview for this next season, they're like, oh wow, she's like, more Ruby and Sapphire. 2 episodes in, Ruby and Sapphire.
It was just...
holding nothing back. It's just like, make it rain, all with the character development everywhere.
I thought they were going to split up in, the Keeping It Together episode where they announced the cluster and Garnet was fighting with herself about, Ruby was fighting with Sapphire about how it's their fault for this, and Sapphire was saying it wasn't, and the whole thing was just, I thought they were going to split up, but I was so sad when they didn't, but now I don't care if they didn't split up now, because I'm super excited, because I've seen the episode 12 times now. I really liked it. Now my top favorite episode.
Yep.
It was just great.
That creepy face. Alright.
It's question time. Okay, so this question is from Mark in Wisconsin, and he says, who's your favorite cartoon character of all time? All time. With an exclamation point.
Oh god, you're gonna make me start on this. Okay, I have to think about
Oh,
this.
is it my turn? Do I need
You
to
go
start?
first. I have to think about this one. It's hard.
I think everyone's got to think about this one. I mean, it's a really that pose. Anyway, okay, wow, this really is a hard one to think of it. But can I count CGI characters too, or just plain animation? Cartoon. Okay, so favorite cartoon character of all time. Man, so I can't use like Princess Anna because she's CGI.
I'm thinking more of cartoon as in like, you know, Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons. Probably now after this episode, Sapphire is one of them now. Just because, I mean...
Such is fate.
Such is fate.
Yep.
So Sapphire is one of them now because the character development in the episode really brought out who the characters were. Because I really liked them originally from the Jailbreak episode, but you only got to see like 2 minutes of their actual character development. You didn't get like a whole lot of...
Ruby was pissed one, Sapphire was calm one. That's all you got.
That's basically what you got. And then you had Castle and the Sky Fusion Dance. That's basically the character development you had for them. They did a lot of it in this new episode, and I really like that. That's why she's now one of my favorite cartoon characters of all time. And I guess if I had to pick another one, Fluttershy from My Little Pony. Just amazing. Amazing character. Do you think of them now?
I have like 3 I have to pick because they're all tied for me.
Just pick them all.
Ruby, because Ruby is like Ruby reminds me of me at sometimes because I actually like Ruby sometimes.
That's kind of what I feel like with Sapphire.
Yeah, it's like really, it's actually kind of creepy.
Regard it now.
That's where like the lights would come down and just say, "You are the father." I mean, what? No. My second favorite, to bring it to a more somber tone, is I guess this counts as Vinyl. She's technically on My Little Pony, because I am Vinyl. And then the third one, I think would have to be Spider-Man from the 1990s, from the 90s cartoon.
So not the current one with Drake Bell, but the old one.
The old one that went on for a very long time. Very long time. Like, up until 2000.
Fair enough. Every time I think of Spider-Man, though, because now it's done by Drake Bell, all I think about is Drake Bell.
Also, the fun thing about that show is literally, if you listen to I still listen to the animated opening of that show.
Oh,
I have no idea what they're saying. I have no idea what the guy is saying. Even now, I'm assuming it's Spider-Man something, but he has like...
It's like listening to it again, you don't know what they're saying.
It's mumble. It's mumbling.
It's still good, though.
It's very good, yeah.
If I remember correctly, it was really good.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Teen Titans, kind of good.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess ratings?
Rating time, yeah, I guess it is rating time.
5 out of 5. Perfect episode for me. I really don't have anything to say about this other than it was funny, it was good, it was character development, and it was lesbian-tastic. There we go.
It was lesbian-tastic.
5 out of 5 on the lesbian-tastic scale. Alright.
Oh, it was like 12 out of 5 on a lesbian-tastic scale. It was very lesbian-tastic.
We broke the scale.
We broke the scale. That just happened. We just broke the scale. I basically agree with you. I mean, 5 out of 5 and a billion out of 5 on the lesbian scale. It was great. Amazing episode. The character development was just amazing. The jokes were funny. Going to meet an internet man.
I'm going to, now it's the way he just did is I'm going to meet a man. An internet man. If I'm not back in an hour, call the police.
It was great. Great quotes. The episode, I mean, when it came to Steven Baum Week, the first 2, amazing. The last one was amazing. The 2 in the middle were good, but compared to the first 2 and the last one, I mean, it's like one of those, you go to Disneyland, you ride Space Mountain, you ride Big Thunder, then you ride the Carousel, and you're like, that was good, but not as good as Space Mountain and Big Thunder. So it's a really amazing episode, and I definitely recommend watching it.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And stay tuned every week for more nerdy things.
Nerd, 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 nerdtabulous. Nerd, 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 nerdtabulous.